The jungle was a maze of towering trees and tangled vines, casting long, eerie shadows in the dim light. Tamina and Kinera moved cautiously, every rustle and distant howl setting them on edge. As they ventured deeper, the shadows began to take shape, forming into monstrous creatures that mirrored their darkest fears. Tamina saw visions of losing Tanu forever, her village falling into ruin, and of Bakara's malevolent grin. Kinera too was haunted by specters of his past failed rituals and the faces of those he couldn't save. "Stay strong, Tamina," Kinera urged. "These are just illusions, born from our fears. They can't hurt us if we don't let them." Despite his words, the shadows felt all too real. Tamina's heart pounded as one shadow lunged at her, its cold grip tightening around her throat. She struggled to breathe, fighting against the darkness. In a moment of clarity, she remembered Nayota's words about inner strength. Summoning her courage, Tamina confronted the shadow with defiance. "You are not real," she shouted. "You have no power over me." The shadow recoiled, dissipating into thin air. Encouraged, Tamina and Kinera faced the remaining shadows, banishing them one by one with their resolve. As the last shadow dissolved, the jungle transformed into a serene grove, bathed in soft, golden light. A figure stepped forward, cloaked in robes of green and gold. "I am Tand, the guardian of the jungle," he said. "You have conquered your fears and passed the second trial. But there is one final challenge that remains. The Cave of Truth. Only by facing it will you find the way to defeat Bakara and rescue Tanu." Tamina and Kinera, their confidence renewed, followed Tand through a hidden path that led to a cave entrance carved into a mountainside. The air around it was thick with an ancient, potent magic that seemed to hum with anticipation. The Cave of Truth will reveal your deepest secrets and the truths you might not wish to confront, Tand warned. "Only by accepting these truths will you gain the power you need." With a deep breath, Tamina and Kinera stepped into the cave. The walls were lined with glowing crystals that cast eerie reflections, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. As they ventured deeper, they found themselves in a vast chamber where a pool of water lay still and clear at the center. "Look into the water and see what you must," a voice echoed through the chamber. Tamina knelt by the pool, her reflection shimmering on the surface. As she gazed into it, the image shifted, showing her moments from her past, times of both joy and sorrow. She saw herself as a young girl, full of dreams, and later, as a mother, caring for Tanu. Then, darker memories surfaced, times when she doubted herself, moments of fear and regret. "Do you accept all that you are? The good and the bad?" the voice asked. Tamina closed her eyes, tears streaming down her face. "I do," she whispered. "I am all of these things, and I am more. I am a mother who will do anything to save her child." The water glowed brighter, and Tamina felt a warmth spread through her, filling her with strength and resolve. Kinera approached the pool next, and his reflection showed him as a young seer, full of promise, but also the weight of failures and lost lives. "I accept my past, my failures, and my responsibilities," he said firmly. "I am ready to face whatever comes next." The chamber resonated with a powerful energy, and the voice spoke again. "You have both accepted your truths. The power of the forest is now with you." A hidden doorway opened at the far end of the chamber, revealing a path that led deeper into the mountain. Following the new path, Tamina and Kinera emerged into a cavern filled with pulsating crystals that bathed the space in an eerie glow. At the center stood Bakara, a menacing figure with eyes that glowed with dark magic, holding Tanu, who was encased in a shimmering barrier. "You are too late," Bakara sneered. "With her life force, I will become invincible." "Not if we stop you first," Kinera replied, his voice steady. Bakara laughed, and the cavern trembled. He raised his hands, and shadows emerged, forming into monstrous shapes. Tamina and Kinera stood their ground, drawing on the power and strength they had gained from the trials. Kinera chanted an incantation, his staff glowing with a brilliant light that drove the shadows back. Tamina, filled with a newfound inner strength, focused her energy on the barrier around Tonu. She remembered the lessons of the trials, the power of hope, courage, and acceptance. As Bakara unleashed a wave of dark magic, Tamina and Kina combined their strengths. Tamina's determination and Kinera's shamanic power created a protective shield that deflected Bakara's attack. The barrier around Tonu shattered, and she fell into her mother's arms. No, 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 no. Bakara roared. His face twisted with rage. He summoned more dark energy, but Tamina and Kinera stood united. With a final, powerful incantation, they directed their combined energy at Bakara, enveloping him in a blinding light. Bakara screamed as the light consumed him, his dark magic dissolving into nothingness. The cavern shook, and the crystal's glow faded, leaving behind a peaceful, quiet stillness. With Bakara defeated, Tamina and Kinera carried Tonu out of the cavern, emerging into the dawn light. The forest around them seemed to come alive with vibrant colors and joyous sounds, as if celebrating their victory. Tembo, Nyota, and Tand appeared, their forms shimmering with ethereal light. "You have done well," Tembo said. "The forest is in your debt and peace has been restored." Nyota approached Tonu, touching her forehead gently. "You are safe now, little one. The forest will always watch over you." Tand handed Tamina a small, intricately carved stone. "This is a token of our gratitude. It holds the essence of the forest's magic. Use it wisely." Tamen accepted the stone, feeling its warmth and power. "Thank you," she said, tears of relief and gratitude in her eyes. "We couldn't have done this without your help." The spirits nodded and slowly faded away, leaving Tamina, Kinera, and Tonu alone in the peaceful clearing. Returning to the village of Nakinya, Tamina and Kinera were greeted as heroes. The villagers, who had feared the worst, rejoiced at the sight of Tonu, safe and sound. Elder Adisa, the village leader, embraced Tamina. "You have shown great courage and strength. The forest's magic is a part of us all, and you have proven that even in the darkest times, hope and love can prevail." Life in Nakinya slowly returned to normal, but the villagers never forgot the bravery of Tamina and Kinera. The tales of their journey through the Mawenzi forest and their defeat of the dark seer Bakara became legend, inspiring future generations to believe in the power of unity and inner strength. Tamina kept the enchanted stone close, a reminder of the trials she had faced and the love that had guided her. And as the sun set each evening, casting long shadows over the forest, she would tell Tanu stories of their adventure, of the magic that lived within them, and of the enchanted roots that connected their hearts to the very soul of the forest. Thank you for watching. Kindly like and subscribe to our channel.